Um, this is kind of a bait and switch, a little bit, because I love science and I love Jesus, um, and I say both things unironically. I do believe that it's a shame that science people don't respect religious people and so on. I mean, the issue really isn't about religion; it's about the unknown. Uh, because it's fine to believe in Jesus, but it's a belief. It's not something you can prove. You can go to the Bible and say things like that. Science likes to say that they have proof of everything, but they know nothing. Mankind, the smartest person who ever lived, is stupid. The entire history of all minds on the planet Earth combined are stupid. There's just so much that we don't know. If we grade on a curve, of course, Einstein's up there. But there's so much we don't know. Tesla's up there. There's a lot of guys who, are amazing by human standards. But the simple fact is that statistically there's a certainty of there's something greater than us. And it's just the translation of what that is and the understanding of what that is. So I kind of lead off saying God's plan for the coronavirus. We can't possibly know what that is. And we can always, one of the, oh, by the way, I have to throw this in. I always called atheists stupid. As a matter of fact, atheists, I have a saying that I always say is, atheists are stupid, agnostics are smart. So the simple fact is that those that profess they don't know are the smartest. This is an old adage. We don't understand things beyond our limited, very limited human understanding. So there are those that postulate that the virus, among many other things, are a way to keep balance in the world. And it's not like we've had viruses on and off all the time, and that human suffering is not that big a deal in the grand scheme of things. There's always been human suffering. Now, of course, the argument by atheists is that God can't exist because he wouldn't allow suffering. Again, we don't understand these things. It would make sense to us to say, why would God make such an imperfect thing as a human being? But there are those that say we're perfect. These things are beyond our understanding. The simple fact is that the virus is one of a long history of disease in human history. I mean, world history. The difference is, in many aspects, we're coming to the end of our history, not because of the virus, but because of so many things we're doing that is wrong. So God's plan might be to somehow wake us up. For instance, there's been the paradoxical or unexpected result of very low pollution, because people are not going out as much. But you can't talk. I can't speak to it because everywhere I go, there's just way too many people running around. Strangely enough, when you see the streets of New York City empty, a place that is literally packed with people all the time, you literally feed people into subway cars like sardines, it's hard to imagine a place more desolate now. And then, places that are reasonably desolate seem to have people crawling around like cockroaches. Now we can go into an examination of why that is, but I won't do it at this time. The simple fact is that we need to be humble and understand as human beings we don't know that much, and we gotta just be humble and stay out of trouble. Paulo, your life's a conspiracy.